Welcome traders. I am Abdullahi X. So this video right here could actually be what will change your trading game. And when I mean change, I mean change your trading game from how you approach the market, how you now see the market. It is very important for you to pay attention to this video because this is actually what I always look for every single week. So in this video, I want you to see how we can go from consolidation to expansion. Everything in the market, whatever you see price doing right now, everything starts with a consolidation. Consolidation needs to happen for us to have expansion, retracement, reversal. It all starts with consolidation. So which means that if we can be able to identify the consolidation, then we might as well know what is going to happen next, which is expansion, because the market, after consolidation, it moves to expansion. So right here, you can see how the market actually delivers. This is how the interbank price delivery algorithm, which is the IBDA, this is how it delivers price. Now, I want you to forget about all these things you see in the reversal, retracement. What I want you to pay attention to is the consolidation, which leads to expansion. This is what I want you to focus on. This right here will do so much to your trading. So the market will always start from consolidation and then move to expansion. So the key focus towards getting good trades is for you to identify days when there is consolidation. If you can be able to identify days where there is consolidation, then you can be able to anticipate that the next day is going to be what? An expansion. So now what is consolidation? Consolidation is when you see price move inside a clear trading range and shows no willingness to move significantly higher or lower. You will see price held in tight range. It is not going up, it's not displacing higher, it's not displacing lower, it's just held in a tight range. That right there is consolidation. So I want you to always go into a trading week and look for a day when there is consolidation. So obviously you will know if a day is a consolidation after the trading day has ended. And we can see expansion is when price moves quickly from a level of equilibrium of the consolidation. Now, from a level of equilibrium of the consolidation, that's right there. I want you to keep that in mind, because from here on, you're gonna be amazed. So obviously, this is an example of a consolidation, and we can see how price for this week. This is the US 100, and you can see how on Tuesday we can see how price was just consolidating, consolidating, and consolidating. And you can see this line right here, it is the midpoint of the consolidation. I want you to what? Put that in mind. It's very important. So we can be able to know if the day is a consolidation after the trading day has ended. So when we see that a day is a consolidation, then we'll be able to anticipate that the next day will be an expansion. And here is an example of expansion. Now, do you remember what I said regarding from a point of equilibrium of the consolidation? Now, the point of equilibrium of the consolidation is the midpoint. So you have to put on the midpoint of the consolidation. Now, what you want to see is price reaching for the consolidation and then displace entirely from the consolidation. So you can see how price on Wednesday, what did I say? After a day of consolidation, what will we going to expect? An expansion. So we can see how on Wednesday, how price reach for this midpoint, and look at how it's respecting the midpoint. And what do you see? A displacement. So we want to see price reach for the midpoint, then displace entirely from the consolidation. That right there starts the expansion. So if you can be able to look for the day when we have an expansion, a consolidation, then with a level of precision, you can be able to know that, or you can be able to anticipate that the next day is going to be an expansion. So you have that in mind that today is going to be an expansion because yesterday was a consolidation. So this right here is the most important thing I want you to always have in your chart. The midpoint of a consolidation. That right there is going to tell you where the market is delivering to. And we can see how the market, after this consolidation, you can see how the market expand and reach to a random level. So this right here should always be your framework. Now, if you remember in my previous videos where I was saying Monday sets the framework for the week. Now, Monday usually tends to be consolidating. Now, is that really making sense, right? I believe that is making sense right now. So, what I want you to do when you are done with this video, I want you to study your chart. I want you to go back to as far as you can. I want you to study every single week. Okay? And I want you to journal what you notice. And as you go through the new trading week, I want you to look for this consolidation day during the week. And I want you to anticipate the next day to be an expansion. And I want you to journal how the price or how the market delivers in the live market after the consolidation, which the next thing is expansion. So I hope you find this video to be very insightful. Until next time.